the thing that makes ESYO stand out is the experience you have with other musicians and the process of first meeting each other at the very first rehearsal and then learning to not only get along but also play music together so that we could have that final piece at the concert.
I think a lot of people that aren't in ESYO don't really realize how much of a family it is, and there's really no sense of competitiveness. It's just all about being with each other and working together.
It's being able to work as a team, being able to communicate with others, being able to meet others and connect over something like music.
But I think the thing that ESYO has helped me most with is learning to be more confident.
I'll have to say the challenging part is putting in the time to practice, prepare the music, get it up to where it needs to be, performance ready. And the most rewarding part is, playing for everyone in our concerts, play-a-thon, for the little kids, the seniors. It's just fun to see all the smiling faces out there.
It's all worth it because you get the reward of performing for people and knowing that they're feeling something when you perform for them.
ESYO is definitely one of the, I would say, the best in the state, maybe in the country, for allowing young players to get the full rehearsal experience, the full being responsible to play your parts experience, being able to meet other people, being able to have opportunities to work with some of the best musicians, conductors, composers that are out there right now.
It's always pretty tough to be a section leader because you have to know who to look at all times, and you have to know who to follow, and you have to know that there are people following you. So I also have to be expressive with my instrument physically at the same time as being expressive emotionally through music, which is always a pretty big challenge.
I think as principal, your role for error is a lot slimmer than if you're in the rest of the section, and you have to come to rehearsal every week more mentally and physically prepared.
Knowing where you are in the music is a really big part.
The section leader really has a role in keeping the section together with the rest of the woodwinds and with the rest of the orchestra too.
I definitely know that principal flute kind of demands that role.
It's also a lot of fun because you get to lead a section, which is an amazing experience. The experience I've had in the jazz ensemble, I was third in that when I first started. Being third, it's not really the same as being a principal player. It teaches you another very important skill, and that's following. If people aren't willing to follow, then the leading gets to be pointless. So that's definitely taught me the skill to follow the section leader and follow the conductor, and that's definitely prepared me for being a section leader.
Working with Carlos, he helps us a lot on being able to play together as an orchestra and challenge us to listen to each other more.
Whenever I need help with anything, I can just come up to him after rehearsal and ask him any questions. He's always willing to come in early to help me work out a section, so it's really helpful.
Overall, because he has so much energy, it never gets boring.
Auditioning for ESYO can be nerve-wracking at times, especially when you're walking into the warm-up room. They really do a good job of bringing the nerve level from here way down to there, so that helps out with the auditioning.
Well, there's so many ensembles with so many different levels that I think no matter what your level is, it's not that hard to find a place in an ensemble that fits. You'll always be challenged, and at the end of the day, you'll always improve as a musician.
I've learned a lot, and I think others should join ESYO because there's a lot of ensembles, so you have a lot of opportunities. There are also a lot of really fun activities. There's Frost Valley, Melodies Christmas.
So Frost Valley is basically a weekend away where you practice for something like 10 hours over a period of 2 days.
We have the rehearsals with our conductor, and then we have what we call sectionals. It's just that section rehearsing with one coach.
And the coach is there who's a professional, who's a master at their instrument, and they are there to guide your way through practicing.
Frost Valley offers a lot of different activities that we can do other than play our instrument.
Everyone forms bonds that will last throughout the year.
It's fun, especially going up to the cabins at night with your group, whoever, and just messing around till it's time to go to bed. But just, like you said, a lot of friendships are made there, and that's probably one of my favorite things. So this past August, the Empire State Youth Wind Orchestra went to Hungary, and we performed with a bunch of other wind orchestras from around the world, and it was just a great experience, meeting those students from different countries who share the same passion as we do.
It was really great having the opportunity to hear other ensembles and meet other musicians. I think just traveling with the ensemble really brought us together.
I'd definitely say the Portugal tour that we went on summer of 2016, it really enriched my passion and appreciation for music, because our cultures and their cultures in Portugal is similar but different at the same time, but one thing that we both definitely have is music.
ESYO has changed my life in a very good way, from having me be a musician from this level to now through the roof. It's just ESYO honestly got me to that point, and the experience outside with the touring just makes it so much better.